to be a California, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. Here is Jake, the problem child.
Welcome to Boxing Eyewitness. In today's video, we dive into the electrifying showdown between two boxing titans. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This clash was nothing short of spectacular, and we're here to break down every pulse-pounding moment. In the sixth round, Jake Paul, one of YouTube's biggest sensations hailing from Calabasas, California, delivered a knockout punch to Mike Perry. But it was his fight with the legendary Mike Tyson that stole the spotlight. For those in the boxing world, this bout was nothing less than extraordinary. However, concerns over Tyson's health almost led to the fight being called off. Tyson, clad in his iconic black trunks and tipping the scales at 220.4 pounds, faced health concerns that nearly jeopardized the match. Yet the match was sanctioned, and Tyson showed up in better form than we've seen in years. Jake, the problem child, Paul, representing Cleveland, Ohio, put on a strong preliminary performance, which led to the official confirmation of the main event. The moment both fighters entered the ring, it was clear that they had brought their A-game. Mike Tyson, often dubbed the baddest man on the planet, appeared more formidable than he had in his fight against Roy Jones Jr. 4 years ago. The fight started with Tyson moving like he was in his prime, stunning the crowd with his agility and footwork. Those who doubted Tyson's capability were left speechless as he showcased the power and precision that made him a legend. His head movement was reminiscent of his younger days, dodging punches with the same quickness he had 27 years ago, the year Jake Paul was born. It was as if Iron Mike had turned back the clock, proving that experience and skill can outmatch youth and energy. Jake Paul, with his limited experience, tried to keep his distance, just as he had successfully done against Mike Perry. He threw punches when Tyson got too close, but it became evident that experience was Tyson's ultimate weapon. The fight concluded in the first round at the 2-minute mark, leaving Jake Paul laid out on the canvas, having endured more than he expected from the legendary boxer. For those unaware, Tyson has always been a master of combining strength with blinding hand speed, precision, and timing.
Different date, same fate. I'm gonna knock out Jake Paul.
A right hand to the jaw in the opening round set the tone, and Tyson's infamous defensive abilities, rooted in the peekaboo style taught by his mentor, Cus D'Amato, were on full display. This style allowed Tyson to slip under and weave around Jake's punches while setting up his own devastating shots. Tyson's explosive power has always been a result of his unique technique, crouching just before delivering a hook or uppercut, allowing his legs to spring forward, adding tremendous force to his punches. Even in his preparatory fights, Tyson showcased these skills, delivering knockout combinations that sent his training partners reeling. Jake Paul, on the other hand, despite his best efforts, couldn't withstand the onslaught. Though he managed to stay on his feet longer than many expected, he staggered back, losing his balance as Tyson's relentless attacks overwhelmed him. The knockout blow came too swiftly for Jake to recover, as Tyson, working with the same style D'Amato had specifically crafted for him, delivered the final punch that ended the fight. Watching Tyson fight was like stepping back in time. His ferocity and precision in the ring reminded fans of his glory days when he was an unstoppable force. It's a testament to his dedication and training that he was able to come into the ring with such vigor and skill, despite his age. Jake Paul has often been criticized for choosing opponents who are either past their prime or lack professional boxing experience. While Paul's victories have kept his dream of becoming a world champion alive, this match against Tyson proved that he may have bitten off more than he could chew. Even though Jake has shown glimpses of his potential in previous fights, Tyson's overwhelming experience and power were too much for him to handle.
It's like right on there.
He could be ripping into the eye, clouding. Quick combination of the head. And down goes Nielsen.
Clean up a cut, a hook on the hand, another hook.
Down for the second time in his career.
Leading up to the fight, many fans and analysts doubted Tyson's ability to perform at such a high level, given his age and recent health issues. However, Tyson took it upon himself to reassure his fans, sharing training videos that highlighted his incredible speed, power, and determination. These videos, which featured Tyson working the heavy bag and doing pad work with MMA coach Rafael Cordero, showcased his readiness for the fight and silenced many of his critics. One particular video that caught the attention of Jake Paul showed Tyson in a training session where he unleashed a rapid combination of punches, displaying the same intensity and aggression that made him one of the hardest hitters in boxing history. This video, which was shared by Cordero, who had trained Tyson for his exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr., left many fans and Jake Paul wondering if the fight would be as one-sided as it eventually turned out to be. Jake Paul's preparation for this fight was also intense, though unorthodox. He took inspiration from the iconic Rocky Balboa, training in open spaces and even shadowboxing in his car. Paul's training regimen, which included running up steps and boxing on rocky terrain, was a clear attempt to channel the spirit of the fictional underdog. However, as the fight against Mike Tyson drew near, it became evident that this approach was insufficient against a seasoned fighter like Tyson.
Jake! Snap out of it.
You should have called me Rocky.
Paul's fight against Mike Perry, which served as a warm-up for the Tyson match, was a hard-fought battle. Paul managed to knock Perry down several times throughout the fight, ultimately winning by knockout in the 6th round. However, this victory did little to prepare him for the onslaught he faced against Tyson. Despite his win over Perry, the fight against Tyson was a different beast entirely. The fight against Tyson was initially set to take place earlier but was postponed due to Tyson suffering a health scare.
Who do you think wins, me or Mike Tyson?
I think you do. I think you're younger. I think you doing the right things as far as like what your team has you doing. It worked, and my little weird stuff wasn't able to, I wasn't able to add it up on you. I wasn't able to have you punch yourself out. I wasn't able to get you on the ropes where I could release a flurry, and and at 58, at his age, it's just something I'm thinking about where I think you get that.
Yeah.
Despite the delay, Tyson remained committed to the fight, and when the new date was announced, he began counting down the days. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, Tyson reminded Jake Paul of how little time he had left to prepare, writing 118 days, 16 weeks, 17 weekends, 2,832 hours, 169,900 minutes. The clock starts now. As the fight approached, many were concerned for Tyson's health. Some, including boxing professionals like Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter, expressed their worries about Tyson stepping into the ring at his age, especially after his recent health issues. However, Tyson dismissed these concerns, viewing them as jealousy rather than genuine concern. He reminded everyone that despite being 58, he could still draw a massive crowd and deliver a performance that would leave fans in awe. Tyson's commitment to the fight was evident in his training, and when he finally stepped into the ring, it was clear that he was ready to prove his doubters wrong. The fight itself was a testament to Tyson's enduring skill and determination, as he delivered a knockout blow that left Jake Paul reeling. After the fight, Jake Paul acknowledged Tyson's superiority, stating that Tyson was simply too fast and powerful for him to handle. Despite this, Paul remains undeterred in his quest to become a world champion, vowing to continue taking on big challenges and proving his critics wrong. For Mike Tyson, this fight was a chance to remind the world of the boxer he once was and still could be. It was a demonstration of his enduring legacy and a warning to anyone who doubted his ability to perform at the highest level, even at 58 years old. In conclusion, the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was a thrilling reminder of the unpredictable nature of boxing. It showed that experience and skill can often outweigh youth and ambition. Tyson's performance was nothing short of spectacular, and it's clear that he still has what it takes to compete at the highest level. Stay tuned for more boxing updates and highlights right here on Boxing Eyewitness. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, and drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts on this incredible fight. We've got plenty more content coming your way, so turn on those notifications.